Hello. Did it work? Did I bamboozle you? Did I trick you, PK? I said it's birthday week. I never said today is my birthday. However, I did have to sing happy birthday to myself twice today already. And I'm probably going to be singing at least twice tomorrow to myself. Just, I anticipate. It's not a guarantee. I anticipate that I'll be singing happy birthday to myself a lot over the next couple of days with my students. Hello, Leisha, I can smell you from here. Please go take a shower. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate you. If you guys didn't see the Twitter post, wow. Did I remember the words? I mean, I sometimes remember the words. Ender said he wants an affirmation card. Ender, pick a number. I literally just got out. Oh, you need to reset the webcam. I mean, I don't have a webcam. What are you talking about? Pick a number. That is too many numbers. That is too many numbers. Those numbers are way too large. I only have this many. 8, even better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, here it is. All right, Ender. Why is this so loud in my headset? Your affirmation today is self-love. Self-love. I openly embrace a feeling of self-love, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. I show myself love any way that I can, and when I screw up, I remember to be gentle and sweet with myself. If not, I'm gonna make myself sleep on the couch. You got that, self? Self-love. Self-love. Ender, I hope you are able to take these words, this affirmation, apply it to your life. Remember that you are worthy, you are loved. Not just by everybody in this community, but by yourself. Always PG self-love. Exactly. That is the only kind of love that we have here when we're not doing a Becca After Dark stream. Freckle. Freckle! Sir! I was also told if I sat in front of the TV for too long, or too close to the TV, that I would go blind. So... We will be doing another Becca After Dark stream on Saturday evening. I will be attempting to go live over on the Tic-Tac-Toe site. So if you would like to follow me over on the Tic Tacs, the Altoid website, please make sure to go over there. Yes, ma'am, doing some more repo. Anybody who is interested and available and wants to play, it is not anything that I have specific people that have to play it. Anybody that wants to come, the first 5 people that join me will be able to come in and play. Absolutely, Ender, come on down. I'm pretty sure Aeolus was one. Ender, if you want to do it, absolutely. PK wants to do it. Fantastic. We've got space for 2 more then. So, whatever other two people that want to jump in, Jess and Alyssa, maybe if they want to come over. Absolutely. I'm saying it's just whoever wants to come over and hang out with me over on the Tic Tac website. So I'm just trying it. I have 14 days to hit the threshold and the goal. So if you guys can please shoot me a follow over there, shoot some likes when I go live, help those analytics. I don't know how that even works, but we will do our best. What time? It's probably going to be around 7 to 7:30 Central Standard Time. So a little bit later than I usually stream. I have girls gaming before that with some of my girlfriends, but I think I should be able to leave by 6 and then get home, eat some dinner to go live between 7 and 7:30. That's the goal, at least. I will still stream that morning, take a break in the day and afternoon to go do my in real life stuff with friends, and then come back and do the TikTok streams. And then I will also stream again on Sunday over on the TikTok because I want to try some crochet over there and see if that kind of content is desired over on that platform. I don't know. I don't watch TikTok lives, so I don't know how all of that goes. But if you guys are fans of tic-tac-toe and want to Altoid your way into my heart, then please come over Saturday and Sunday as I attempt to go live over there on that studio. I cannot stream both on Twitch and there at the moment. I have to be at 1,000 followers to allow me to do that restream opportunity. So we got a long ways to go. I think I'm only at 130 or something like that followers. I need to do some viral dances while I crochet for the TikToks. I mean, I can try. I have never attempted to dance and crochet. I don't know if there are any crochet dances. I mean, I guess I could dance a Slipknot because that's a crochet stitch, you know. I could dance a Slipknot. I could dance to all the single stitches, all the single stitches, all the single stitches, all the single stitches. I don't know stuff. I could I could viral dance to there's a crochet in the USA. I got you. Hold the phone. I got you.
I was just looking at my ceiling. Not sure if it's the best ceiling in the world, but it's definitely up there.
Hey. You're just redeeming it to make Zach's done enough dad jokes. We love to see it. How are you guys? Happy Monday. We are back to a normal Becca week, normal Becca streams. Monday, Friday, Saturday. This week I'm giving some bonus because Wednesday is my birthday. So I will stream on my birthday in the evening. And then, like I said, I'm going to do a double stream on Saturday and a bonus stream on Sunday. It is just, I am throwing everything. I was gone for a month. I have to make up a month worth of streams. I just have to throw them all to you. And I'm going to throw them just like this. So you better be around to catch it. And you're going to go... And if you don't, then you're going to get smacked in the face. Because it's going to happen regardless. Is Robot okay? Robot? Who, my robot? I robot? You robot? We robot. That robot? Potion's not a robot.
For sweets and treats.
I would like to know why this video is not playing. What happened there? I don't know what happened there, but I got you. Auntie Purple Kitty says Grace and Potion Treat. Meow. Immediately, they were both here. Immediately. Hi, Scooby. Why am I aggressive? I'm not aggressive. I am just energized. Not aggressive. Energized. Scooby's hanging out over on the Tubes of You. On the Me Tubes. He's hanging out over on MySpace. You know? We were talking a second ago about how I will be going live over on Tic-Tac-Toe Altoid website over the weekend. I'm also still going to be live when I'm on Twitch. I'll still be live over on the MySpace, the Tube Space, the U Space. You know? The U Train. The Icky Aki. I hope it's not an icky. I really don't want an icky stream, but you know, I cannot guarantee that it won't be very ocky. It'll be very ocky. Okie dokie. It's the okie dokie site. The icky okie okie dokie. I hate that I said that. I hate the way that I said that too. I sounded like a Teletubby. You're welcome. I hate it. I want to undo the last 25 seconds. That was... No! Fraggle! Why would you... No! No, I don't want it to be captured forever. Undo! Undo! Backspace! Alt F4! Control-Alt-Delete! Close program! Flip this table! Bahuntume coming in with the lurk. Saying the best sentence in the world of Psyduck is best duck. Thank you very much. What do you mean? What are you saying over there? I don't think too many people know about MySpace anymore. You know what? I'm aging myself because I'm about to change the survey demographic. So you know how when you take surveys places, okay, maybe you don't, y'all are too young for surveys, but there are some places that when you take surveys, they ask you what age category you're in. And there's like the under 18, 19 to 24, 25 to 29, 30 to 34, or 29 to 34. Sometimes they do that. Well, I'm about to hit that next threshold of 35 to 40, and I'm upset. So I have to allow myself these next 2 days of being young and energized before I wake up at the butt crack of dawn on Wednesday and my back is going to continue to hurt. I'm going to have more wrinkles than the day before, and I'm going to yell at people for being on my lawn. You're working on a birthday present for me, but it's going to be fashionably late. You know, I'm always fashionably never late because I can never stream late. I'm always on time, if not early. Clearly. I feel you. I get you, girl. Thank you. Whatever you are wanting to do. Birthday's Wednesday or just a stream. So it's all week. Wednesday is my official birthday, but we'll be celebrating all week long because I found out yesterday, Twitch made the announcement that on the 27th, that they are going to be doing 35% off all gift subs. So, it's going to be birthday week. So save your gift subs until Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The day after my birthday. Twitch, why? That is rude. I don't smack you in the back of the head like a Gibbs slap. The 27th. Been there, done that. Danu, hello, beautiful, over on the MySpace tube of you. But it's a serious thing. My niece is exactly 10 years younger than me to the day. We're birthday twins. We're birth 26 is our little crew. And she is going to be turning a quarter of a century, which just means that I am 10 years away from that quarter of a century mark. The audacity! I know. Right? I don't understand why they didn't consult me in the determination of when they offer discounts and coupons. I am the coupon connoisseur, the coupon queen, the frugalist of ladies. I'm always looking for discounts. Thank you.
If I miss Wednesday, please accept this birthday sub meow.
Thank you, Bahuntme. I appreciate it. You are a rock star. Thank you.
Thank you!
Resub. All right, you're on my heart and into my jar of hearts. Thank you, Bahuntme. I also went through my little bag of things that I was talking about last stream when I went to the Twitch meetup and I organized all the items that I have. I did verify with the Stream Texas group that anytime that we receive an item from there, as soon as it hits our hands, it's our property and we are allowed to do whatever we want to do with it. So, that being said, I have 4 game codes to give away. So make sure you tune in on my birthday. We will be giving away 4 different game codes on my birthday. So we have Key Locker, Arcadian Atlas, Death's Gambit Afterlife, and Long Gone Days. So those are all the games that I'll be giving away on Wednesday. I also am going to take a variety of the items from the meetups that I have gone to, and I will put them up for auction for our St. Jude fundraiser when we do that at the end of April and all of May. So, just a heads up, I am mathing wrong. What am I mathing? Who's doing things? Don't look how long it's been. Think of it as on average, I have at least 35 more years to live. Fair enough. I hope I have at least 35 more years to live, or else I'm going to be at my midlife crisis at this point. Do I need to be having a midlife crisis right now? Because do you have a midlife crisis every year after a certain age? Because you never know when your date of succumbing to time will be. That's the nicest way that I could think of in the moment to say when you die. It's my midlife crisis where I travel to go to Australia. Do I want to go fight a kangaroo and then wake up with spiders all over me? I don't want to touch anything venomous. And that is all that Australia is. PK, have you not been watching the videos I have been sending to you? There are more and more venomous things in Australia by the day. And I've also seen the inside of a kangaroo pouch more times than I care for. And I also learned that kangaroos have 2 reproductive systems, so they can be pregnant and have a joey in their pouch at the same time. I could have gone my entire life without having seen the inside of a kangaroo, but now that I have gone on this rabbit hole spiral of wanting to learn more about the reproductive system of a kangaroo. I don't know why. This is just the way my brain works. I gave an eyeball! Was there a second eyeball? I gave an eyeball. There was a second eyeball. There's 2 eyeballs. Oh my gosh. Fine. Bam. That was aggressive. I aggressively slapped that eyeball onto my forehead. Dadgum. By crisis, do I mean buying more yarn? Like dudes get cars? Okay, so I don't know if you guys can really see clearly back here above my shoulder. That is 1 bag of yarn. 1 bag filled with a minimum of 60 skeins of yarn in there. Minimum. And then, but wait, there's more. And then, not only do I have that one, I also have one underneath Potion's bed over here with another 60 plus skeins of yarn that I have organized. I've also gone through and I've cleared out 2 boxes of yarn and one of those big ginormous tubs of yarn. I've reorganized those and put those in the appropriate spots or bins. And then I've also, see this right over here? There's a purple box over here that I've used to organize some of my yarn as well. I'm going through and I'm organizing very, very well. That is an insane amount of yarn. Very good. How many totes of yarn did I get at the estate sale? So behind me, I ended up getting approximately 300 skeins of yarn at that estate sale. I got 2 giant totes and 2 medium-sized Home Depot bags.
Cheeky, cheeky.
War cry? Okay, I like it. Thank you. Sounds like I have more room. I have room for more yarn. You love the enthusiasm. It's because I love you, Queen. Hi, beautiful. I love you too. My beautiful potion girl. But yes, I do have more room. I have more room for yarn. There's always more room for yarn. But also, I'm slowly running out of square footage in my house for more yarn. Slowly. There's still some space. I can definitely make better use of my little closet right here. But I'm getting close to getting concerned with how much yarn I have in my house and when am I going to use all of that yarn. Because people don't just ask me for normal commissions of, hey, I would like an octopus, whatever color you would like, so I can use some of my obnoxious multicolored skeins of yarn. But now, people are coming in and be like, I want it to be solid pink. I want it to be solid gray. I want it to be solid blue. I want it to be Luigi green. I have so much yarn that needs to get used. If the next person that commissions something from me, please allow me to make it out of the obnoxious colored skeins that I have. Like, I will make you. Who's calling me? It's the. I called a guy. I have to get my garage door repainted, and he's giving me a call. He's calling me right now. But he texted me earlier, so I don't know why he's calling me and texting me. Hi, Grayson! Anybody want to come over and paint my garage for me? Because he quoted me $600, and I don't know if that is reasonable or not. Because my neighbor said he thought it was around $450, and then this guy is like, he actually, because this is the guy that was recommended to me after my neighbor used him, and now he's quoting me more than they paid. I don't want to spend $600 to paint my garage. But I also know I don't have the skill set to paint the garage sufficiently like a professional. So, anybody want to come over and paint the garage with me and or for me? You can have lots of puppy cuddles. Grayson will help you. What's up? I know, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you and how you want to see people and you want to give cuddles and snugs and you want someone to play with. I know. I know. You can paint it, but it won't be professional. I know, same. Okay, I'll do it. Yay! Lightning is volunteering to drive down and paint my garage. You'll do it for cookies and a day with the puppies. Done! See, teamwork. We've got PK who will paint it unprofessionally. She's probably gonna paint it with like something that is not family friendly. And then we've got Lightning, who just said, okay. And then behind him he said he'll do it for cookies. And I will make you any flavor of gluten-free cookie that you request. I'm actually going to be baking some snickerdoodle cookies tomorrow because that was the agreement. I don't know if I'm going to make cookies or cupcakes. I need to see if I have the ingredients for cupcakes. If not, I'll just make cookies. I may find a Psyduck in the corner. That'd be great. No need to paint. You can just use all the yarn to make a crochet tapestry for the garage. I mean, I don't know if my HOA would be okay with that. I don't see why they would be upset with that. That sounds reasonable. And I probably have enough yarn in the color of my garage doors. I could probably color match fairly close. You used to paint houses, so yes, you can paint a garage. Easy peasy, come on down. Is it a metal or wooden garage? It is a garage that opens and closes, and it feels like metal. It feels, you can go knock, 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 and it sounds like a hollow thing. It's not heavy like wood. It's definitely, I'm assuming it's metal. I don't know if it's not vinyl. I'm pretty sure metal. Are those the two options, metal and wood? Because if that's the case, then it has to be metal. Unfortunately, you would spend more than $600 just to reach my garage. I'm sorry. I know. We could just crowdfund Danu's flight. And we'll just make it. We've talked about having like a Becca slumber party for the Becca Boo Crew. Well, this could just be a come paint Becca's garage party. This sounds great. I don't know if my HOA will like the way that it turns out, but it sounds fun to me. What about crowdfunding? We can crowdfund PK's flight too. GarageCon 2025. GarageCon. I'll make sure to print off some stickers of a garage door, and I'll get everybody aprons. I will bake all the cookies. The dogs will be outside with us, running around, having a great time. Potion may be even supervising, like she is right now. She may decide she wants to stay inside in the air conditioning, as a smart dog would. And she may just choose to people watch and supervise. Scooby, how you doing? Scooby, are you okay? Scooby, you're supposed to bounce and land on that. Oh no. Scooby missed. PK's trying. I think it's gonna miss. Yeah. Oh. Yay! PK landed. Lightning is zooming. He has the zoomies like Potion does at night. Yeah. Oh. Alright, PK landed, and we all know what that means. PK, are you ready for this? Ah. There you go. We are going to be working on our Prince Eric doll. I have already started the Prince Eric doll, and he has 2 arms and 1 leg currently. So, you know, that's progress. Prince Eric has 3 out of 4 of his limbs. So that's what we're working on. We're going to do our Prince Eric. Do I need any other colors? I've already sat down, so I mean, this is the end of the point of no return. I do need a little bit of red, which is fine. I don't have red. I put all my yarn away because I'm so good at organizing and cleaning that I decided I don't need red anymore. I have finished Ariel, so I will eventually have to grab some red soon. I have a dog underneath me. He is preventing me from rolling my chair out to go get the yarn right now. But it's okay. Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to work on Prince Eric to do as much as I possibly can and have a good time. We're gonna laugh together. We're not going to cry together because this is a happy day. This is birthday time. This is our birthday week. Birthday week. I don't think he is related to Prince William or Prince Harry. I don't remember them ever saying if he had any siblings in the movies. Unsure. Let's get over here. Let's do the thing. Okay. So, exclamation point pattern is still the same. It's still the same pattern designer. It's, like I said, it's an entire kit. It's a package deal. You get, I think, 8 different characters from the Little Mermaid movie, the Little Mermaid series. And we did our Sebastian and Flounder on Saturday, and they turned out so stinking adorable. I'm really happy with how they turned out. Super cute. And they go along with Ariel, who is over here as well, but I'm trying to keep Ariel a surprise because Scooby may be in chat still. Dun, 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 dun.
Happy birthday!
I love it. Thank you, Fraggle, for the birthday hat. Save all the big celebration stuff for Wednesday. Wednesday is my actual birthday. Bonus, back to a normal Wednesday stream that we haven't had in a little while. And then Friday, if you would like to spend some monies and do gift subs out to our community, as I mentioned, Twitch is doing gift sub discounts starting the 27th because they're mean poo-poo heads who didn't want to do it on my birthday. I'm just kidding. Twitch, you're not a poo-poo head. You are very kind. Thank you for the opportunity to monetize and learn and grow and have a great community. Thank you. Bye. I didn't say anything. Thank you, Scooby. Okay, so for this, we just start off with the foot, and then we go from the foot into the leg. The foot bone's connected to the leg bone. And then once we do that, like I said, I've already finished one of his legs. So we finished one of them. And then I will continue with this is the second leg. I will eventually be attaching them and make the waist and go from there. Make his booty, make his waist, and it's going to be glorious. I then have to put the pipe cleaner stuff inside to make the frame. That way he doesn't just fall apart. Yes, please make sure if you guys have not already done so and you would like to leave a birthday message, you can go to the kudo board that is in chat, that is pinned at the top of chat. Was pinned at the top of chat. It was. Olivia, I do custom orders. I do, absolutely. I am fairly swamped with custom orders right now, but you are absolutely welcome to reach out to me. You can either send me an email or... Austin's here. Hello, friend. Is the kudo board also family friendly? I would prefer family friendly messages because I will be reading them on Wednesday during stream. If you have a not so family friendly message you would like to send me, then I would say maybe put a disclaimer at the top so I know not to read that one on stream. I don't know. Hey, Nick, over on YouTube as well. Welcome in, everybody. But Olivia, if you are interested in a custom piece, within reason, I'm able to do them. If I can find a pattern, I can make it. But yeah, please shoot me either an email or send me a private message, DM. I don't know how they do that on YouTube, but you can send me a message over on Twitter. Join our Discord if you'd like to, and shoot me a DM via Discord. Any of that would be great. You guys are distracting me and making me extra slow. Did you guys enjoy the repo stream that we did on Saturday? Because I maybe stayed up after I ended stream and continued playing repo until 2 in the morning. So.
I wonder if chat knows it's my birthday.
It's a good question. It's a good question, Self. I don't know if chat knows. You need a baby blanket for a boy? Yeah, absolutely. Get in contact with me. Are you wanting like the full size baby blankets or like baby loveys like this? I do lots of loveys. That's one of my specialties that I end up doing are they're security blankets. So they're a little bit smaller, but they have a little stuffed animal attached to it as well, so they can play and snuggle with it. If you're looking for like full on big baby blankets, I don't usually do those because of how time consuming and expensive they would be, but I'm absolutely happy to talk with you. We can always discuss details and look into patterns and pricing, and then we can go from there. And if I'm not the right person, then I will absolutely tell you up front if I'm not the right person. Do I have a stuffy? Did I have a stuffy? Did I have a stuffy when I was growing up? I remember having like a tiny little blanket that I would carry around, a little blankie that I would carry, but I don't recall ever having like a stuffy, like my little things that I crochet. I don't recall ever having anything like that growing up, but I'm curious. I don't know. I do not know. I would assume I had something. I had lots of stuffed animals and lots of blankets, but I don't think it ever combined into anything. But y'all, that repo stream was something else. That was probably the most fun that I have had playing a video game in a long time. I cried so hard. And I am now incredibly obsessed with that game and would love to do more community nights playing that. So be prepared for that to be on the docket for more consistent streams. It was hilarious. How did you like your first experience with Jess and Alyssa, PK? I have played it with Chicky and Kevin and Aeolus. I've played it just with Aeolus. Played it with our Pink Hat Squad crew, obviously. Moni actually reached out to me and asked if I would collab with her and play some repo with her one of these days. I know Ashley wants me to play repo with her at some point. Aki and fam, I reached out to them and commented on their Twitter post about how I would love to play repo with them because they're playing repo for the first time. Him and his wife and their friends are playing on Friday night. Absolutely new favorite game. It's so much more fun than Lethal Company. I definitely see more playability with this game than I ever had with Lethal Company. Welcome back. How are you, Comfy? How are you doing? Greetings. I love a lot of the different nuances where you can fight the monsters, which in Lethal Company you can't really do. You just have to run away from them or survive them. You can't fight back. I mean, you can somewhat, but you have to buy the items to fight back. And it's very hard to fight back on Lethal Company. It's not as fun, in my opinion. In this game, it's the monsters scale with the player in Repo. So the higher levels you go, the higher level the monsters are, because they're expecting you to buy the upgrades in the shop, which is awesome that you can upgrade different things. So if you're playing with a group of friends and you want to have one person who's the strong boy and one person that's kind of the health tank to go jump in front of the monsters to protect you, and there's a lot of different things that can go on. One person can just be the rogue of sorts, and they just go scouting out all the rooms because they have a ton of stamina and they can run really fast. It's really cool what they have come up with. So I definitely plan to play this game quite often while it's popular and while it's on everybody's mind. Make as much content during the repo fad before people find another game to be obsessed with. Because that's par for the course. That's how video games go, is they're really popular for 6 weeks or so, and then people find another game that they're obsessed with. Like Assassin's Creed Shadows, for instance. That game also just came out, and I would love to be able to get that game. It's on my wish list. On my Steam wish list. I couldn't add it to my Throne wish list for whatever reason. Repo is 20% scary, 70% hilarious, and 10% unhinged. Absolutely. That is a good explanation for it. And I feel like even me being a scaredy cat when it comes to scary games, I was a queen in that game. I hardcore carried my team, and I basically soloed many of the maps while they kept dying, and that was hilarious because I'm not a solo gamer. Like, I don't do scary games by myself. I require my team's assistance because I would like to just go hide. And the fact that they were dead and I had no choice is hilarious. I didn't have a choice. Wait a second. Okay, no, we're fine. I was like, I thought you guys mayhaps tricked me, but we're good. And Lightning, I am getting your giveaway win in the mail probably tomorrow. I packaged it up this morning, but the box I was using was too big and I didn't want to send it and have it like fling around everywhere, so I was able to find a smaller box, and I'll get that shipped out to you tomorrow. The purple finger thing. Thank you for reminding me. See? There we go. We need to have a purple finger thing command where it's like, alert, alert, Becca, what are you doing? Put your purple finger thing on. I was surprised at school today. In one of my classrooms, they had a little small surprise birthday party for me. And it was completely out of the blue, unexpected, and it was so sweet that they had a bouquet of tulips, pink tulips, which are my favorite flower. And they had a bag of Skittles gummies and a 4-pack of mini gluten-free birthday cupcakes. It was just so sweet, and they had all the teachers in the classroom signed a birthday card. It was such a special moment that I got to have when I walked in there, because I wasn't expecting anything, because today is not my birthday. Usually people don't know other people's birthdays until Facebook reminds them, hey, this is this person's birthday. So the fact that my teachers were able to pre-plan and know that today or this week is my birthday, and they had it all planned out today, because I only go to that school once a week, was extra special, very meaningful. Tulips in general, or the pink ones? So tulips in general are my favorite flower, but pink tulips, top tier. Top tier. But I love any color tulip. Like, I would love an entire bouquet of an arrangement of tulips. I think that would be beautiful. It was just so sweet. Let's see if I can pull up the image for you guys. Ta-da! See, isn't that so cute? They got me a beautiful bouquet of flowers, a birthday balloon, and then in the bag, like I said, was the cupcakes and the Skittles, along with a birthday card. It was just so sweet. It was very sweet. Did I eat before stream? I did, yes sir. I did indeed. My birthday itself is going to be hectic. I was hoping for a super easy day at work, but in order for me to get through some of the, I've got multiple evaluations that I have to complete upcoming, and in order to make sure I do them, because I'm, keep in mind, I'm missing an entire week of school, well, almost an entire week of school for St. Jude. So I am really having to pre-plan, knowing that I'm going to be gone for 4 days. 3 days for St. Jude, and then the 4th day is Good Friday, so we don't have school that day. You guys made me crochet for an entire extra round. Why would you do that? Chat, why did y'all trick me? Why did you do that? Y'all are distracting me! Chicky Marie! Are you still there? Sorry. Fraggle says sorry. I know. It's fine. I'll allow it this one time, but don't let it happen again. Don't let it happen again. Let's change this up. You're delayed. Why are you delayed? I don't know if you have been seeing my messages in your streams when you have been streaming repo, because I know the game's distracting you to focus on the game itself. But sometimes you have some double audio. It's the tulip talk. That's fair. The tulip talk plan worked just like you said, PK. Wah ah ah ah. And also, I just wanted to say Chicky Marie. I just wanted to call you out. We need to talk more. I miss you. Can we get a shout out for Chicky, please? Make her feel super uncomfortable and loved. Working with black yarn is painful. It is. It is. You can't even tell that I have stitches. You can't even tell. Can't even tell that I have any stitches going on right now. Thank you for both types of shout outs. Remember, the fancy shout outs are even better because it forces people who, if they see that heart is hollow, to go give her a follow. Yeah, we love you. Get loved and supported, nerd. Get loved on. It has been 3 years since I met you in person for the first time, Chicky Marie and Coda. And that makes me sad that I have not seen Coda in over 3 years. Therefore, I think he deserves an extra Coda treat from his TT Becca. All right, this is the last row of the black, and then we swap to the denim color. Did I make you feel old? You're welcome. Fair. Okay. Hello? I just threw the yarn across the room. Stop. My plan is tomorrow I'm going to go to Salata for my free birthday salad. Wednesday, I'm going to go to a place called Poke House for $5 off a poke bowl for my birthday. I'm going to go to Minchie's maybe also on my birthday. I don't know. Do I want to go to Minchie's on my birthday? No, because my mom's going to have birthday cake. So maybe I'll save Minchie's for Thursday. You embrace your age? I'm glad. I personally don't care about the number of my age. I care about how my body feels, how my brain feels, how my skin is looking, how people... I have been distracted again. Chat, stop it. Chat. Enough with distracting me and not having me learn how to read properly, okay? I ask one simple thing, and chat says, heh, eh, eh. Eh, eh, eh. Okay. Hi, Grayson. Austin, how has your Monday gone? I don't need to worry too much about this spot particularly because there will be another bit of the pattern where I add a boot cuff. So it'll make it look nice in a little bit. Hi, Grayson, my sweet boy. He's upset that I didn't take him on a WALK before stream. Well, joke's on him, we're doing it after stream when it is much more reasonably temperatured outside. It's gonna be 92 here tomorrow, which is setting or matching the high temperature record of one of the other cities. It's not my city specifically. That record, I think they said, was 95, set back in 1899. So the fact that it was a long time ago, about the time that Chicky was born, but it was forever ago the last time we were this warm. And then Wednesday, I think we'll be back into like the mid 80s, and then Thursday, Friday, we're gonna have some chance of rain. I know, Austin, I am teasing. Chicky embraces her age, so it's okay for me to call her out like that. She already said that she embraces her age. Wait, Chicky's older than you? I know. She looks really good for her age, though, because she's Puerto Rican, and they have really good genes. Really good genes. Chicky caught a stray. A stray dog? Coda has a sibling? All right, here we go. So now we do this for 2 rows. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's row 1. There's a dog hair in my yarn. I wonder whose that could be from. Interesting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. 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 There we go. 10, 11, 12. All you kids would be told to get off my lawn years ago. See, I can't wait. That's what's gonna happen on Wednesday morning. I'm gonna wake up and the first thing I'm gonna do is like, you whippersnappers, get off my lawn. Meh. Ah. Eight, 9, 10, 11. So, I know I feel like I need to grab my pink thing because it's really, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. It's so dark. You can't see. Let me try. I just have so much junk from another project. Okay. Now. That did nothing. That actually made it worse. That actually made it worse. It looks like it's just all black now. Like you can't even see the dark blue. That made it worse. Alright, hold on. Let's see. What if I turn this button on? That does nothing either. How about this? I'm trying to help you guys and visually see what I'm doing. I don't know if this is helpful in the slightest. I don't think it is. I have there's a color correction that is just an innate feature of my DSLR, and I think it's trying to auto brightness. So it's not helping you guys. It's helping me. I can see the things a little bit better, but it's not really helping you guys at all.
Hey Becca, it's Becca. Question, why did the bicycle fall over? It was too tired, bah, dumb.
I found some extra settings. Yes. Holy, what is this? And then Is a little bit easier. Just see. I'm trying.
Welcome to the Boo Crew.
Is that better? Is my microphone fixed now? My microphone is going out. I really need to invest in getting a new microphone. That's the solid solution. Is I literally unplug it and plug it right back in, and for whatever reason that fixes it. But is happening every single stream now. It used to happen at the 8 to 10 hour mark if I was doing really long streams, and now I've only been live for an hour and it's still doing it. So it's very frustrating. Yeah, I know, Phoenix. It happens all the time, and I never notice that it's happening, so I need you guys to let me know when that happens so that I can do what I just did. Unplug and replug. How about that? How's that? That feels a lot better. You thought you broke my microphone? No, not in the slightest. I think that's so much better. Yes?
Can I show your profile to my friends to prove that angels really do exist?
Sure. What profile are you showing them? Are you showing them my link tree? Are you showing them my Twitch profile? Because I don't have a dating profile. If I do, then I'm very surprised. The dating websites are scary. I don't like going on there. Dating websites are just a cesspool of desperation and sadness. Ah, you're showing them my merch. That works for me. Sure. Yeah, the saturation, I don't like the saturation, but at least you guys can see that there are two different colors. At least you can see there's two different colors right now. My merch profile. Okay. Now. 3, 5, 7. Hi, Grayson. 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. No. No 7. No 66. No 41. Speaking of, how are they? They are great. You can see little girl over here. She is currently schnoozing. Sort of. She's listening. I can see her ears twitching. Big boy just went out into the hallway, so you can see him right there above my shoulder. They're both doing well. I wish they would let me sleep through the night. They have not let me sleep through the night in over a month, and I am just constantly exhausted. So I need to come up with some kind of solution, some alternative to them constantly waking me up between 4 and 6 in the morning. Like last night, it was both of them. They tag teamed to make sure I was awake at 4:50 for a potty break. And that's why I woke up with a splitting headache, because my sleep was disrupted. I honestly, I don't know. I cannot think of anything, Phoenix. The only thing that I can think of is whenever Potion has been unable to sleep through the night to have to go do extra potty breaks is because she has a UTI. But this has been an every single day thing, like I said, for over a month at this point. So there's no... What row was I just on? That one. Right? Yes. Okay. There's no rhyme or reason. I don't think she's had a month and a half long UTI. Aw, thank you so much, Spontaneous Crafter. I appreciate it. Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah, I don't think she has any form of a UTI. I just think it's become a habit at this point. It's more behavioral than physiological. That she learned when she had UTIs that she got attention for having to go potty during the night. And maybe it just kind of messed with her bathroom schedule internally. I don't know. Wait till they learn about daylight savings time. Yeah, thankfully that was never an issue because daylight savings time happened during all of this anyway, so if she woke me up at 1:45, then it didn't matter. If she woke me up at 5 a.m., it didn't matter. She still woke me up before I wanted to be awoken. I thought I had a solution by doing these evening walks before bed, thinking if I got them some good exercise and stimulated their brain a little bit, that they would be tired enough to go to bed and sleep through the night. And it worked for the first night, maybe even the first 2 nights, but then it hasn't worked since. So, I don't know. I'll take any ideas and suggestions. I've gone to Google. I've read different articles about make sure you pick up their food bowl, limit access to water, etc., etc., etc. However, my dogs are free feeders. So if they don't eat during the day, then they are choosing to eat at night. I don't know how to stop them from eating, and I don't want to limit their water, because if they're thirsty, they're thirsty. I don't want them to be parched, dehydrated. So I don't know. Okay, we have finished the second leg. Now, I have to add a little bit of fiber fill into the feet, then add the wire frame, which I am not using wire. I am using pipe cleaners. Ugh. Make sure there's no dog behind me while I go grab this. Okay. Pipe cleaners. Where's my bag of fiber fill? Oh, here. So the problem with getting up is I have this crochet pillow and it messes up the placement of it when I have to get up out of my chair after I've already become comfortable. Okay. Let's add some fiber fill into the feetsies. Remember, kids, do not try this at home. Do not Just use scissors to stick fiberfill all the way into your projects. Use the provided fiberfill stick. Or you could do what I'm doing and use a pin. Then I need to make the shape of base of the foot. Wooden dowels work too. Absolutely. I don't even have a wooden dowel. I'm looking at my craft supplies. I don't even have a wooden dowel. But yes, that would work as well. I try to use my hand as much as possible just because it's easier to maneuver, but sometimes you just gotta do with what you got. See, this is why I didn't want to fill the foot with fiberfill. It's not chopsticks, maybe? I feel like the tip of a chopstick is too skinny for that it would go straight through. Kind of like if I was to use a crochet hook, it would just go straight through the fiberfill. Doesn't have enough surface area to push it. Do I have a lot of craft supplies? I have a bit. I mean, I'm a scrapbooker as well as being a crocheter, and I also have all the stuff for diamond painting, and now with getting into brick building with Legos and all that kind of stuff. I have a lot of different types of things. I did some perler beads, so I still have my perler bead tweezers here that I end up using those to help me with my Legos when I do that. What's a Lego? It's a type of waffle. So it's something that you eat. I'm really good at eating. You love Lego waffles, just like 11? Hell yeah. Eggo my Legos. Don't step on my Lego waffles. They're pointy and full of syrup. Pointy and sticky. Putting little one to bed. Have a good night. Thank you, behind me. Have a good night. We're still working on getting the fiber fill into the leg. Trying to keep the frame as much in the center of the leg as I can. Here we go. Yeah. All right, we're working. We're working. There. Okay. Very good. Next, we have to do the same thing for this leg. Push it as far down as I can, and then I'll use my marker or my little pen that I use to write people's names onto my hearts and put them into my jar of hearts. See, my scissors aren't long enough. I have to use so now we have this. We have to get the foot down into, get the frame into the foot. Ah! I feel it. It's right there. Just gotta... Whoops. What if I flatten it out and then bend? Okay, I feel it. Okay, so it's right here. Yes? And this is why people use wire and not pipe cleaner. I understand, but I like using the pipe cleaner because it's a little bit more forgiving than wire necessarily, and I can make sure that the colors of the frame don't necessarily conflict. Like if you're using wire, you might be able to see the wire and the wire is going to poke out and you have to really tape off the wire so it's not a danger for, especially if it's going to be a kid who is going to receive your projects. You have to be cautious with safety. Yes, pipe cleaners are pokey. They absolutely can still be sharp and hurt, but not nearly as bad as wire can, in my opinion. Okay, a little bit more right here in this back corner, and then we're going to attach these legs together. We have, there we go. Why is this leg shorter than the other leg? Hold on. Why are they not the same length? Excuse me? Excuse me? $18, $19, $20, $22, $23, $24, $25, $26, $27, $28, $29, $30, $31, $32. I have too many rows on this leg, I bet you. I bet that's the problem. 18, 19. Can't even tell where my rows are. 18, 19, 20, 45 to 67 to 8 to 9, 30, 31. No, I have, it's 32 here as well, so I guess I just need to stretch this part, because I counted. Weird. Sometimes when you're working with yarn, if you have your yarn all pushed together, you can make it to be where it's not the same length. Just stretch it out a little bit, especially when you're adding in that fiber fill. And if you have the correct number of rows, then it won't be a problem. I counted wrong? Probably. That sounds like something I would do. I was making this leg while I was playing Valheim, so quite possibly that I miscounted. I would not be surprised in the slightest. There we go. Now they're back to being the same length. Crisis averted. I was like, wait a second. Wait a second. Something doesn't seem right. How do I play Valheim and crochet? So I was on my boat and one of my teammates was driving the boat. So while he was driving the boat, I crocheted. Because there's nothing else I can do while we're on the boat going between continent to continent. Alright, so this one... Oh, that's what that part is. I was like, excuse me? Make shift stitches on the leg until I'm on the inside of the leg. Okay. Shift. Up. Shift. This seems... Oh, maybe not. There. That seems like I'm on the inside of the leg, right? But that would be the right leg. Maybe this is supposed to be the left leg? I don't know. We're gonna make it work. We are just going to make do. Witchcraft. It could be, kind of. Oh, maybe that's what they mean. Keep shifting until we get all the way over to this side to make this the left leg. I don't see how it really matters if it's the left leg or the right leg, but I can see that it would be easier to manage that. Now this is the hardest part, okay, chat? This is the hardest part because I am a perfectionist and I don't want to have issues with the leg. Okay, now. Nope. Okay, let's try this again. What if I face my crochet hook this direction? If I do it like that, if I come all the way back here, I don't think that's gonna look right. Okay, it's okay. We can figure this out. It took me a little while to get it fixed on Ariel as well. What, baby doll? Why are you crying, honey? Alright, we're gonna go around and see if this is correct. Heh. This yarn keeps splitting. Stop it. Stop
The
it.
hunt is on.
Who's that?
Sweets and treats.
Already? Already, PK? Mwah, Alright, we're gonna see if this makes the legs... I think it's gonna make him bow-legged. We're gonna find out. We'll find out. Thank you for the hydration. Give me one moment. Thank you for being patient while I attempt to see if this is going to work. Let's just see. I think it's actually gonna be okay. I think it's okay. Thank you for the hug, Doug, thank you for the streamer self-care check. 1 moment later. Oh. All right. Auntie Purple Kitty said Grace and Potion treat. Yummy. Yummy. Oh, sorry, baby. I bonked Grayson in the nose. Okay, I'm sorry I bonked you in the snoot. I booped his snoot unintentionally. Don't forget to hit that link in chat. Go sign my kudo board if you so choose. If you don't want to, that is a-okay as well. Okay, now I did 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Decrease. 1, 2. No! 3, 4, 5. There we go. Help! 6, 7. Much love over to you too, Dino. 8. Decrease. We'll finish this row. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. Okay, so now that should show us fairly cleanly. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I think he's going to be a little bit poking his feet out just slightly, but I don't think it's going to be insanely noticeable or detract from anything. If anything, he's just doing a cool Prince Eric pose. What's this madness? Hey, Drunken Dwarf. We are crocheting. That is the madness. I am working on crocheting. Sorry for the coloration of the camera. I was trying to help with let's try and lower this back down a little bit. What to default? This is where it was originally. I was trying to fix it a little bit, and it doesn't really do too great. When you adjust the brightness, it just makes everything more painful to look at. So we are working on a Prince Eric doll from Little Mermaid. I had to look and see what I was working on here. Okay, so now we do this for 3 rows, just all the way around. The annoying part is this right here, having to deal with the pipe cleaners with the shaping. So I'm going to try and put them together just a little bit. And it didn't work. They came right apart. It is what it is. So, yeah, you know. When you're working with building structure, it makes the crocheting more challenging because you have to work your yarn around the structure, or you just poke yourself all the time and split your yarn and you start yelling at the project, and it just becomes a little thing of a nightmare. I don't like working with structure, but I know the size that this doll is going to turn out to be. I mean, because these are the legs, and the legs are already almost 7 inches, so That's just the legs. There's still a body and a head. It's a tall boy. It's a tall project. I do know it's hard to tell when you're just looking at a small screen, or even just on your monitor. It's hard to tell the actual sizing of projects, which is why I think it's cool that I have this little size thing here. Thank you for giving a shout out over to Drunken Dwarf. Thank you. I will do that. Cheers. As a reminder, if anybody is wanting a possibility of winning one of these 4 Steam games, then make sure you tune in on Wednesday, my birthday stream. I will be doing giveaways of those 4 game codes. Who's squeaking? Who's playing with toys back there? Drunken Dwarf, a professional blacksmith by trade, but when the forge cools down, it's all about crafting new worlds in Minecraft. This short, bald, bearded streamer is all about friendly vibes and safe spaces on their SMP server. From Emberforge depths to settlement assessments, join the fun and watch this dwarven creator at work. Welcome back from ads. We were just reading your shout-out message from Frosty Tools. I was saying that this is going to be Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid. So I'm just working around a structure because he's going to be a tall boy. And when you have really tall, large projects, you want to have kind of a structure on the inside so it's not just this floppy mess of a toy. What's rigged? Did you land? Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby. Go lay down. Or go eat some dinner. Go play with brother. You do not need my attention right now. Who here in chat has seen The Little Mermaid? And if you have seen The Little Mermaid, which you should, don't live under a rock, what is your favorite song or moment from The Little Mermaid? Hey, Ashley, welcome in. It's my birthday week. My birthday is Wednesday. La 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 la. I am gonna be so old. I'm leveling up. Under your rock is comfy. Fair enough. Okay, Patrick. I get it. It's not a rock. It's not a boulder. It's a rock. Under the sea, great choice. Great choice. Is Frosty Tools hiding in the back of your car? It could be. I mean, you know that camera that's hidden in the light bulb of your nightstand? Yeah, that's Frosty Tools. Oh, you didn't know there was a light there? I mean, you didn't know there was a camera in there? Sorry. Spoiler alert, there are hidden cameras everywhere. Ashley, my queen, would you like to be one of the 2 available player slots that I still have left to play Repo with me on Saturday night? Ow! I stabbed myself with a stupid pipe cleaner. You don't object to having hidden cameras? Fair enough. You object to not being entitled to a share of the profits. Fair. I don't know if Frosty Tools gets any profits from just spying on us. 'Cause I don't pay for the account. Okay, so I'm going to wrap these guys together just to get them out of my way. No! I'm so glad for you, but no. Ugh, fine. I'll allow it. You have a fantastic trip. I know you're really excited. Ugh. I think last time I was in... Absolutely, girl. We were talking about it earlier. It's definitely going to be on the rotation for a while. It was so hecking fun. I think last time I was in Phoenix was when I was flying out to Australia. I had to go from Austin to Phoenix, Phoenix to LA. So.
Welcome to the Boo Crew.
Welcome to Becca Boo Crew. I must eat you. Ow. It's nice there. I have driven through Phoenix, like as the city itself, when I moved to California for my internship after college, but I don't think I really got a chance to experience the beauty of said city. I do know the airport now, though. If you land, you gotta remind me. Let me know, because every single person that lands, well, the highest winner of whoever lands, if multiple people do, get uncomfortable eye contact from Becca. Okay, so this is the last row of the blue, and then I have to swap over to red. So I need to go get some red yarn. This is the last row of blue. 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we don't have a butt. I'm guessing he's just gonna be flat tushed. Okay. All right. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, exactly. See? You're understanding. You're picking it up. You're picking up what I'm putting down. We are making sure that everything goes together seamlessly. We don't just have chaos for chaos' sakes. We have chaos for a reason. Flat tushies need loving too. See, I didn't read that. I don't know what word came to my mind when I saw tushy. I did not see tushy initially. I think I saw like tootsies, like feet, maybe. Like he's got flat feet, so maybe he's got some plantar fasciitis going on. That tushy was not the word that my brain thought about in that moment. Nine. Help. Okay. 10. 11. I can always give him some cake. I can add some fiber fill to his tuchus and give him a little bit more of a round booty area. Give him some bootylicious Prince Eric over here. I mean, he's Prince Eric. He's not Prince Charming. So we don't have to worry too much about it. Okay, let's get some red. And of course I put the red away. So let's go find red. I don't even have any leftover red, so I gotta go all the way to the other room for my red yarn. This is what I get for cleaning my desk. I put away all the extra skeins of yarn that I didn't think I was going to need, and I was like, oh, I've already finished Ariel and Sebastian. I don't need this red anymore. Let me put it away. with my red. You do the same thing with your dots? I'm glad I'm not the only one, because I was looking at my desk and I was like, my desk is a mess. I need to clean this off so I feel productive with my day. And I reorganized all my yarn and I was doing great, having a great old time. And now I just made life a little bit more challenging for myself. It's okay. It just means I gotta stand up for 30 seconds. Easy peasy. Okay, so let's attach this. And then it says back loop only. Gotcha. I'll add the purple finger thingy in just a moment. So Dwarf, are you your Frosty Tools message said that you are a blacksmith. What kind of things do you do for blacksmithing? Are you more armor based? Are you more making swords and knives? Do you make jewelry? What kind of blacksmithing do you do? Because that's really cool. Let's put the finger thingy on. What is your next project, Lightning, for your dots? So I saw you did the ASCII dots. Have you done one of Zach yet? You don't do knives or blades or things. You're more homeware, ironwork, plus some jewelry. Very cool. If you have an Instagram or a link to some of your artwork, please feel free to share. We love seeing other people's art. It is a craft I have never done. I've never done any kind of woodworking or blacksmithing or pyrography, glass blowing, none of those kind of things. Zach hasn't sent you any pics? This guy. You could just do it based off of one of his emotes. Like, you could either do the Mickey hat, the wizard hat, or maybe his creep-tastic Lego face. Oh, okay. I got you. Lurkin, thank you, Dom. Yeah, I'm the only one that calls him Dom, okay? You know what? Thanks, Dave. Making me use his government name. King Cat Squad. Making me use his government name. So I just said hi to Dom, and everyone's like, who the heck is Dom? I'm like, was it Dam? Is it... what? And they were like, it's Dave. I'm like, yeah, that's his real name, but have to have permission first. Fair enough. You have some on your Insta. Well, let's pop this over here. Well, plop plop fizz fizz. Get over here. All right, chat. We're gonna come over here and we're gonna look at this. Look at this. Look. What we got here? All right. Ooh. Hey. It's not letting me click on anything because it's not logged in. But look at the fire. Look at the flame. That's super cool. The bookmarks. Those are neat. Hey. Get out of here, Instagram. Hey. You know. Well, I tried to look at your stuff. I don't know why it's being silly. Let me just push the log in button. Hold on. Log in. Okay, it's not letting me log in right now. But we're going to copy this address. And I'm gonna come over here. Paste this address. That is not correct. That is my chat. That is not anywhere near what I was trying to do. Hold the phone. Copy. Paste. There we go. And now I'm logged in. See? Bam. Get that follow button smashed. I love it. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these. Look, 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 look. Isn't that super cool? All the bookmarks. Look at all the bookmarks. I love the little cute display too. Adorable. What are these? Are these like ancient tools? Pick yourself up some old posts to restore and use for shows. Cool. Peace. Now see, that's really cool. I like fire. I'll give you a like on some of these. Look at these things. Oh, cute little candle holder. Oh, that's adorable. Ooh, spooky. The bookmarks are super cool, though. Wow, fire. All right, we're watching him in action. How warm is it to be working in the blacksmithing area? Obviously, you don't want to touch that. That's going to burn you. Like, how hot is the heat radiating off of that? This is just so mesmerizing to watch. That you're taking something that is hard as a rock, like super duper hard, and you're able to mold it and move it around into art. Isn't that super cool? It's just mesmerizing. And you can see how when it starts to cool off, that the color changes. And you can tell, oh, it's cooling down too quickly. I better heat this back up. Isn't that neat? Chat, isn't this so cool? Mesmerizing. And look, it's with a crochet thing. Look at this. With a crochet shawl. Look at that. Look at it. It's both of our arts together. Super cool. Thank you for showing us. These are so neat. Oh, and the coasters too. I love it. Love it. Love, love, love. Thank you for letting me go through some of your art and see some of your creations you were able to do. Oh, here, it's got your phone number on. I really don't want to, I'm not going to dox you. I mean, you posted it yourself. I was going to show the image that shows your information with your Etsy, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. Or I guess it's an Instagram, not an Etsy. But it has your phone number on it, so I'm not going to dox you in that regards. I'm not going to dox you ever. I don't know why I worded it that way. I don't dox people. That's weird. You're fine with being shown? Okay, thank you. So this is the one that I was saying. Like, this is a really cool way to display all of your... It's like a giant business card. Like, this is really cool. This sign is really cool. So you guys, go over to his website. There's his email, business phone for over in the UK. If you guys want international calling, go for it. Give him your money. Buy his things. Help him in his small business world, okay? Help him. Support small businesses. That's what we do around here. All about small business support. We don't want to give it over to the big giant conglomerates of the world. Help! So I have been working through the entire cast of The Little Mermaid. On Saturday, we were able to finish off Flounder and Sebastian. So I got both of these. Took hours to paint it by hand, I bet. Hey! Hey, I'm trying to show you something. Welcome back, Becca Boo Crew. I must eat you. So I did Flounder and Sebastian already. I've also done Ariel, but Ariel is way too large to show on screen, unfortunately. Welcome to the Becca Boo Crew. I must eat you. Ow. Yum, yum, yum. And yes, we do eat our friends around here. Because if you don't eat your friends, are you really even friending properly? Alright. Ah! Stop it. Nope, 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 nope. And as you can see by my title, it is my birthday week. So we will be streaming Monday, today, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm doing a whole bunch of streams this week to celebrate turning years old. Years young. I'm kidding. I'm not embarrassed. I'm 35. I will be turning 35 in 2 days. I'm 2 days away from my mid-30s. Alright, this is the last stitch here. And then we swap over... wait, no. Yes, then we swap over to the white. You love the cupcake goblin that I made? Thank you. Thank you. That one was really fun. So that one I got from Farron's Cabinet. They asked if I would be a pattern tester for them. So I decided, I was like, you know what? Let's make it into like a birthday cake. Exactly. Just make it kind of rainbowy and super fun. So I still have the pattern. I can make regular colored goblins. I can make it look more like a mushroom goblin. I can make it look like a unicorn goblin. I have all different kinds of adaptations and artistic license that I can do with it. But thank you. Appreciate that. You think you're 38 or 39. You'll have to do the math. Chat was telling me earlier that I'm doing the math wrong on something, and I don't know what I was doing the math wrong on. Maybe it was my age, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that 35 minus 10 is 25, and if my niece is turning 25 and I am 10 years older than her, then I have to be at least 26. So, you know. I think that's how math works. There it is. It's like, where's my extra strands? So what I like to do is I like to carry the yarn tails back over into my project so it kind of weaves in the yarn for me so I don't have to worry about doing it later or having it peel apart. By just having the yarn strand in the middle of the project over time, it will start to pull apart, especially with a little child who's going to be the recipient of this. Playing with it. We don't want his pants to fall off. That would be weird. Good Lord, you worked it out and you turned 40 this year. You know what? That is not anything to cry about. We are not crying over any spilled milk. We're not crying over our age. We are embracing our age and our wisdom. That just means that you have had 40 years of survival on this earth. Congratulations on making it through 100% of your days. When, if you don't mind me asking, when is your birthday? Because I like to sing happy birthday to anybody that has a birthday. So if you guys have birthdays coming up, or if you have friends or family members that have birthdays and want me to do a little song for anybody in your life, just let me know. I'm always happy to stop what I'm doing and sing a happy birthday tune. In December? Oh, you almost didn't make it this far. Well, I am glad you are still here, that you have made it. And you made it into our community. We are happy to see you and get to know you some more. We do have a Discord if you want to come hang out over there. I'm sure you're probably already a part of 917 other Discords, but if you would like another one, you're welcome to join our Discord. I'm in all the different socials, so I'm going to be doing my first ever tic-tac-toe, aka TikTok, stream on Saturday night. So if you want to come back to that, would be fantastic. I do multi-stream over to YouTube right now as well. All you young kids in here, you whippersnappers. So there's the first. And so as soon as we finish this row, there's an entire paragraph that I have to read. And I need to actually read because it's going to give me some details on attaching the arms, I'm assuming, and other shenanigans. You've been trying to do some YouTube. Yeah, we're still building our YouTube community. The birthday card is pinned at the top of chat as well. Thank you. Yes, we do have a kudo board that I super appreciate you, Lightning, for getting that organized and coordinated. I have never had somebody think of me to do a kudo board for my birthday as a surprise, and it was just so nice to find out that you were the one that headed up this mission of getting people to sign a birthday card for me. So thank you. I know. I've always kind of in the back of my mind, I've hoped that somebody would take charge and do it. I love you. So when I found out that you kind of spearheaded this whole thing, I was like, oh, thank you, Lightning. Gonna make me cry. Okay. Let's take... Hello? I mean, or not? There we go. Okay. Take out our stitch marker here. We gotta read this paragraph. What do we got going over here? In the coming rounds, I'll mention where the decreases should happen. You might need to make some shift stitches to reach the mentioned position. Do a decrease in the back. Done. I'm already perfect. Already done a perfect thing. Yeah. Heck yeah, we did it. I followed directions well, chat. So yeah, he doesn't have much in the way of it. He's kind of flat-butted right now. He doesn't have much in there at the moment. No junk in his trunk. We will give him some shape. We'll give him a booty in a little while. I don't tend to do a lot of the fiber fill while I'm actively working along the project. I like to do it towards the end, or as late as I can possibly handle putting in the fiber fill, because once you add the fiber fill, then you have to maneuver around the project. It's not going to be flat and mobile and movable, malleable, whatever descriptive word you'd like to use. Why do makers and crafter streamers always have such lovely communities? I mean, you know, we are just great. I'm also a family-friendly community, so I do strive to make sure that everybody is safe and welcome here, regardless of age or ability. I work with kids with special needs in the schools, so I make sure that this is a welcoming and loving community. So thank you for acknowledging that. All the hard work that we have put into building this safe space, cozy and chaotic at the same time. I love these people. You will be so loved and blessed here. Yeah. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. On Wednesday, for my birthday, I'm going to be doing a brick building nano block build. So if you like brick building, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, you're totally fine. I absolutely understand that British vocabulary has some colorful language and phrasing and things like that. Nano! It's gonna be small. Small like me. Absolutely think I didn't even mention that when our new friendos came in, so hey, there we go. And we have people who come in and have some colorful language choices and make some innuendos and things. As long as we keep it toned down, keep it to a minimum and respectful of everybody around, then it's not a big deal. No biggie. Except for Chicky. Chicky likes to bonk everybody. So if Chicky is angry, you gotta be careful. She has the green sword. She'll come for you. Usually Aeolus is our bonk master. But I'm guessing he is still at work because he has not shown his face yet. Oh, absolutely. And my mods know to give out warnings or reminders to people. We're not the kind of community that you make one error and you're gone. Bad to the bone. I do also have some not family-friendly streams. We call them Becca After Dark streams, or bad streams. So that tends to be when I'm playing spooky, scary video games, or if I am doing a collab with other creators that maybe aren't family-friendly and they are more 21 plus or 18 plus. Then I make sure that my community knows, hey, this is not necessarily going to be a place you want to have your young kids listening in. I still, most of the time, try to keep a hold on my language just because I'm used to putting on the hat of working in the schools. And if I would not say it in front of my students or my mom, then I try not to say it on stream either. However, caveat on that one, I cannot stop what comes out of my mouth when I am jump scared. So if I get jump scared, then there's no guarantee what comes out of my mouth will always be 100% safe. I try, but I can't guarantee it. Boo! Don't you be trying to spook me. You trying to scare me, Lightning. I did so great during our repo night, man. I'm gonna continue to pat myself on the back on that one. I did top tier gaming for my first time ever playing repo. My back still hurts from carrying my team. So good. Alright, this one I have to start making the armhole, or getting the shaping ready for the arms. Not the armholes quite yet. Seven, 8. We're on the side. And then 12 across. You've heard people say, just talk like you're in front of your mom. Those people have not clearly met your mom. I did make that in one of my posts. I'm like, if you wouldn't say it in front of your grandmother, don't say it here. And then I had to remind myself, you know what? There are plenty of people who would say some really derogatory things in front of their grandmothers. Yeah. Okay. So now this. Now there are people that are family friendly, and then there are friendly families. So that's also something to keep in mind, is that what one person considers family friendly varies from person to person. Our whole thing is just be kind, respectful, keep cursing and talks about taboo topics to a minimum. If anybody at any point ever feels uncomfortable or would like a topic to stop, there is a free followers only emote that says stop. So you are welcome to use that at any point, and anytime I see that emote pop up into chat, I know that is an indication to me as the leader of said conversation to move on and pivot. Pivot! Pivot, chat! Pivot! That's the one. So anytime that cow Psyduck hat wearing emote comes out, I know, oops, somebody is uncomfortable. Or it's getting too deep, or hey, let's just go ahead and move past this. It's been said too much. Anything like that. There's a certain word that's considered offensive in the US much more than here. It's your mom's new favorite word. Oh. Yes, there are, I have a couple of British friends, and I know a couple of choice words that are, they mean different things over in the UK than they do here. And we've actually talked about that. We have a couple of Australian friends here. Our wonderful mod PK is from Australia, and they also have different words and meanings for things in Australia than they do here in the US. Heck, even here in the US, depending on when you go from state to state, sometimes there are different contexts and different words depending on which culture you are working with. Like if you're here in Texas like I am in the South, then we say things in a little bit different way than they may say up in the Northeast. Like cookies and biscuits, there you go, yeah. And we've got loo, or the John, or water closet versus bathroom. Why did I do that? Rebecca Michelle, why did you do that? What row were you on? Holy Jesus Willikers. Okay. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Okay. So I have one more row. I was like, I don't know why I just moved the stitch marker. I still had one more row. So now we're on to row 50. Australians get a free pass. If you live in a country with those sort of spiders, you can say whatever you're not wrong. Absolutely. Everybody go ahead and get your drops in. Exclamation point drop in chat. And if you land, you have to look at me with some uncomfortable eye contact. PK has already landed and won her little bit. I hear an Aola speaking of. Dwarf did not land. Aeolus is gonna go find the corner. Is he gonna land in the corner? He did. Immediately landed in the corner. We love to see it. I don't think a single stream has gone by where Aeolus has not landed exactly in the corner and nowhere near the actual target. Nailed it! I also just now noticed that my images, the image slideshow, is conflicting with chat. So we're gonna move the image slideshow right there, right above me, and let chat have its moment over here.
Welcome to the Boo Crew.
Welcome to the Becca Boo Crew. Hello, howdy doody. Welcome in. Ow. Okay. Now, we have a couple more rows here. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, increase. And then do it again. Do you have Instagram? My parents always told me to follow my dreams. Thank you. I like that. That was good. That was so good, you're gonna get this. That's good. I liked it. Well done. Well played. I thought this was a serious question at first when you said, do you have Instagram? I'm like, we just had this conversation going through Drunken Dwarf's Instagram account. And then I kept reading and realized that Lightning was over here being a punny flirt master. But did it work? Last stitch. Now, this one I have to go through multiple times. Okay. We're going to be adding the arms after we do this amount of repetition. So I could do this for 5 rows. No, 3 rows. I go around his body for 3 rows, and then we start to add the arms. Lightning be smooth for sure, pretty much. I'm so late to the part. You are never late. You are like a wizard. You arrive precisely when you meant to. If you meant to arrive 2 hours ago, then that's on you. I can't help you on that one. Welcome in, Jandros. How are you, friends? Aeolus. So, yet again, my microphone went bad. Not even an hour into stream, it started to do the weird robotic obnoxiousness, and I had to unplug and replug my microphone, and it solved the problem immediately. So, I don't know if that means... Thank you for claiming your daily treat. I don't know if that means I need to start thinking of a new microphone, or if there's anything else I can do to have this microphone survive. It's 5 years old, so it may be past its prime. It may be due to retire. I don't know. I bought this during COVID when I was working virtually, so maybe it's time to retire it and get something new. I've spent so much money this year already, and it's only March. I really don't want to keep spending money. But that's why you guys that sit around during ads and are generous with your gift subs or bits or things like that with Tangia, all of that money that goes to my account, I reinvest that money, and it helps me be able to upgrade equipment like my microphone. That's pretty good longevity for a microphone. That's good information to have. I didn't know how long microphones lasted. One more row. I'm gonna give him a booty in a second as well. I need to put some fiberfill in his butt. We're gonna give him a butt lift. I'm gonna become a plastic surgeon, or I guess it's not even plastic surgeon. I'm a yarn surgeon at this point. Doing some yarn surgery. If I have been missing your messages over on YouTube, my apologies. It is not my intention to ignore you guys. It's just messages come by so much over on Twitch that it covers up my screen, and sometimes I miss seeing the wonderful people in chat over on YouTube. And now I need to start focusing on adding the arm. Okay. The start of the round, we should be at the right side of the doll. I don't know how... Yeah, we're right on the side of the... Yeah. We're attaching the right arm right now. Okay, got it. Oh, I should probably add some fiberfill to this first. And maybe also the... Do we want to add the structure as well? Okay, I don't add the structure for another row. He wants me to add the arms first and then the structure. That's fine. Okay, we'll do it that way. We shall do it that way. Now, take this. Okay. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now go into the body, and bam! He has one arm. Five, 6, 7, 8. Okay, add the second arm now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I guess I'm giving him like a weird thing of chest hair. Not even a chest hair, he's just showing off his sternum. So I have to add some petal peach over here. Let me grab my peach colored yarn. Okay, let's grab the peach. For one whole stitch, and then right back into the white. And then 6 more stitches. All done. All right, so there we go. We've got Prince Eric's body. It's almost done. Let me grab this fiber fill and start giving him some shape. Before we get too far, you know? I don't want to get too far into the frame and the rest of the body that I'm unable to sufficiently give him a tuchus. He's got to have a Rumpelstiltskin. Give him some junk in that trunk. Make him bootylicious. I don't know, he's still pretty flat-bootied. I don't know, he's got, like, he's got some shape here. He's got, like, a little bit of a beer belly right here, a little bit of a butt, and then it kind of tapers down into his thighs. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of natural-ish, maybe? Like I said, I am not a plastic surgeon. I am a yarn surgeon. Unsure if I am sufficiently shapening him. I'm sorry that your ankle is hurting, Jondros. That does really suck, friend. Have you tried lifting it, raising up, and icing? When I sprained my ankle last year really badly, and that was the only thing they could do, because it wasn't broken, it wasn't dislocated, it was just a sprain, and they said the only thing you can do is ice and elevation. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. All right. It is. It's going to be bad for a little while. Mine took about a month, almost 2 months to feel better. It maybe even longer than that. It might have even taken 3 months. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but mine took quite a while to heal. And it's one of those things, like, if you're standing on your feet all day or you're walking around and you're putting all your weight bearing on it all day, it's going to remain swollen. So any chance that you get to sit and elevate an ice is the only thing that you can do. As well as taking some anti-inflammatories. If you have any, like, Tylenol, that is an anti-inflammatory. I sound like I'm a healthcare professional. I'm really not. This is just from the experience that I had. If you were ever concerned, I would recommend going over to urgent care or see your primary doctor if you ever have other concerns. And compression. Remember RICE. Rest, ice, compression, elevation. Ooh, there you go. You didn't roll it that hard, but it's going to be bad for the rest of the week. Oh. Mine sounded like I snapped it. I honestly thought that I had broken my ankle or torn the ligament of my foot. It was such a loud snap that I screamed, and my dogs went running up the yard because they were panicked for me because they never heard me scream like that before. And then Potion came running over to me, jumping up, kissing my tears off of my face, being a super sweet girl. But man, it hurt. I was very surprised that the x-rays showed I did not have any form of a fracture. I would have bet money that I had broken my foot, that with how loud the snap was. I'm still a little bit traumatized with where in my yard I rolled my ankle, that every time I walk over in that general vicinity, I walk a little bit slower and a little more cautiously, even to today. And it's been over a year since that injury. It kind of just taught me to go a little slower. You don't have to always go so fast everywhere you're going. Hey, RJ. Is it gluten-free bread, though? Because all of that sounds like a French toast. That sounds delicious. Hey, Ani, welcome in. Alternating heat and cold therapy is good for certain things, too. Rolled ankle can benefit from alternating? Absolutely. I was definitely the heat person. I don't like putting ice or being cold. I enjoy warmth, so I was all about the warm blankets and things like that. You've sculpted a wee dwarf man. Huge! Did I do that right? Yes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now this dude, he needs himself some French toast. That is what needs to happen right now. I do enjoy a good French toast. I have not found a gluten-free French toast that is really good. It's just like gluten-free bread does not tend to hold up well enough from my experience. Now your hands are orange, the color of your polymer clay. Ooh. Cool. We're making some more of his chest. 2, 3, and back to white. Ah! I am running out of this skein of white. I have so much white yarn. I have 2 buckets of white yarn now. I'm not gonna have to buy white yarn for a very long time. If ever again. I mean, I will at some point. I'm only turning 35. I'm not turning 97 or anything. Even though I have the hobbies of a 97-year-old. Don't get me wrong. Ads are starting in under a minute. If you're not currently subscribed over on Twitch, you can always go over to YouTube and watch for free. Or you can hit that that subscribe button if you would like to do that. So you can have ad-free viewing. If you have Amazon Prime, you get to choose anybody over on the internet for free for 1 month. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ouch! I poked myself. 7 and 8. And subscribers also get cute emotes. They get extra sub badges. They get discounts on merch. There's lots of different perks for being a subscriber, not just getting to watch for free. Sit through those ads, please. It's what we have a good night. Thank you so much for coming in, Drunken Dwarf. I appreciate it. Have a great night, friendo. See you in the next one. Good sleeps to you. Everybody say bye. Everybody wave bye. Give the hearts and the blankies in chat. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, the ad revenue is very helpful for anybody that is willing to sit through those ads, especially now that we're having microphone problems. It would be nice to start saving up towards a new microphone. And if you have not already signed the Kudo board for my birthday, it is pinned to chat. Or Aeolus or Lightning can send you the link. Alright, let's grab some more. Why would I be so silly to put things out of my reach? I am not tall enough to reach most of this. Okay. I'm not tall enough. You tall people. All right. So let's add this into... Get this in. Where's my marker? Or my pen? Thank you, Desi, for claiming your daily treat. I'm trying to open this wrist up right here. The wrist was a little bit pinched. Oh. Imagine that is actually the way to use pins. That is now the structure of the inside of my project. I'm just going to stick pins in the arms. There we go. All right, got that one in here. Let's do the same thing for this one. How are you, Desi? I hope you've had a marvelous Monday. Come on. There we go. Got it in. I need to add some fiber fill to the arms. Just slightly. He's not big old muscle man. He doesn't have to have a ton of stuffing in his arms. Alright, let's use... Remember, kids, do not try this at home. Doobie-dee-ba-da. Alright. This'll be the last thing that we do because it's gonna be very... It's not complicated. That is not the right word for the rest of this project, but it's going to be something that I need to concentrate. It's concentration heavy for the remainder of this section of Prince Eric's body. So I think this is a good time anyway to call it quits and go find a fam to go hang out with. Okay. Actually, I will finish these last 3 rows. How about that? These last 3 rows of whites, I will be swapping over to the peach part and go directly into the head. He looks kind of like Popeye at the moment. Okay, so that's what I'll do. Let me also, while I'm thinking about it, we are going to turn off raids. If my dashboard will work. There we go. There. Alright, we're gonna stop raids for now. The reason I do that is just so we don't have a raid or a new community come in and all of a sudden 3 minutes later I am raiding out. Or we've had it before where they raid me in the middle of my raid song. And so it's like a double raid, a raid train. An unintentional raid train. Alright, so this one. Three, 4, 5. Swap over to our peach. You got away with it again? Did you land? Dang it. No one is telling me. Dang it. It's Aeolus's job to remind me when someone has landed successfully. Help. Three, 4, and 5. Okay, so what is happening with my little pink dude? Thank you. Now, we do 8. This is why it's so hard to do. 5. 6, 7, 8. I was incorrect. Wait a second. Nope. I was wrong. Sorry, chat. I was wrong. Hold on. I have a bunch of mess going on over here. This is why I'm saying it's complicated. Okay. So this part was supposed to have been a decrease. That was my fault. That was why I got confused. Now, back to the peach. And 4. Swap this back. Now, ow, stinky, pokey things. All right, whew. Got it. I am gonna change my stitch marker here just so I don't have that issue happen again. Offie. Wrong chat, Lightning. I can give you the offie, but yeah, you're fine. I don't have any of the offie though. Can we get a shout out for Brickin' Together, please? That is who we are talking about, for anybody in chat that is wondering, who on earth is Kelly? Offie. There we go, see? Thank you for giving them a shout out. We do a decrease here. This needs to be out of my way. It keeps poking me. Stop it. Two. 3. 4, 5, and 6. Decrease here. Pattern is available over on Etsy, !pattern. I had a really cool moment where I posted one of my crochet videos over onto YouTube, and the artist of the pattern actually came in that my video got sent over to them by, I guess, their son or a family member. And that was really cool that the actual artist behind the pattern that I was using watched my video and commented and thanked me for doing their project. So that was really a super cool experience. One, two, three. I'm still needing to swap back to ivory, so we're not going to get rid of that yet. Do a decrease here. We are almost done, chat. Thank you for being patient while I manage Prince Eric's chest hair. I know, sweet girl. Okay, back to the white. And we are doing great on how much white I have left over. So I love that. We're not playing yarn chicken or anything. Okay. Last row. Two. This is where it starts getting really tricky because I can't see what I'm doing because he's so tall. Seven. 9. 10. Last stitches of the white. 11. 12. Cut this. Alright, I'm done with the white. I'll pick up the peach, and that is all I have to do for the rest of this project is peach. Peaches, 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 peaches. Okay. Done and done. That is where we are going to stop it for tonight. Change my stitch marker. Bam. We were able to make the entirety of Prince Eric's body. So I find that super productive and successful. Thank you so much for tuning in and making me feel extra loved and special today. Kicking off my birthday week with you amazing, wonderful people. Lots of new friends, new followers today, good community members. We had great conversation. We had some laughs. We had some terrible dad jokes and cheesy pickup lines, which I'm all about. My microphone decided it wanted to turn me into a robot. And not in a good way. I don't know if there is a good way to be a robot, but the way that it was having me do it was not the good way. Okay, let's get on out of here. Lightning is not land. He almost landed. He's like right on the edge. He looks like he's landing, but is just right there. It was right there. That's unfair, Lightning. I'm sorry it did that to you. That is unfair. I'm going to shove these into here. Get them out of my way so I'm not stabbing myself. Perfect. All right. Prince Eric is sufficiently stuffed and ready to go. Let's get out of here. Let's see. We are... Oh my goodness, Potion. What is it, baby girl? We are going to go right over to Ninetail. Ninetail is also part of the Pink Hat Squad fam. And they are a wonderful human being. We're going to go see them again at St. Jude. So I'm trying to make sure that we go love on other Pink Hat Squad members as our new charity team that we are a part of. Thank you for coming in, Lightning. I appreciate it. It's because I was watching. That's why you didn't land. Fair enough. That sounds about right. I'm always watching you, Lightning Builder. Always watching. Let's get out of here. And will help if I actually typed in the command to go raid. Hold on. Oh no. /raid Ninetail. There we go. I will see you guys on Wednesday, my birthday. You guys stay amazing, stay wonderful, stay blessed. I will see you then Wednesday. Take care, and I'll be in the Discord hanging out and just waiting for some nano block building that we'll be doing on Wednesday. Take care, everybody. I'll see you then. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. See you later, mashed potato. See you soon, macaroo. Say goodbye, pumpkin pie. Toodaloo, kangaroo. Catch you later, operator. Adios, cinnamon toast. See you later. Goodbye, butterfly. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed, everybody. See you guys Wednesday. Bye.